Hello, VC. Got to start off with a story. Dave came into town this past weekend, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all want to hang with me and Dave, be fair warned. It is nonstop from the time I get there or he gets here until the time he leaves or I leave. So just throwing that out there. Had a full weekend. He came in Friday night. Man, just getting stuff done. Went and saw a show. Wait, no, shit. We did some digging on Saturday. I met the Zonk Man. That was really cool, and his wife. Very cool people. Had a really good time meeting them. And then, we had band practice Saturday night. And then we woke up Sunday morning and did some digging at the Clemens record show. Zonk Man met us there with another fellow. I didn't get to meet him, and I'm sorry I can't remember his name right now. Hopefully I'll meet him next time. And then we left straight from there. Went to Raleigh to see Horse Girl. A band called Free Range opened up for them, which was surprisingly incredible. And then there was another band, a local band that opened up for Free Range. I cannot remember their name. And then we had we had some amazing food before and after. And then and then he spent the night Sunday night. Got up Monday morning. We got to have some fellowship Monday morning, and then he took off. Man, it's insane. With all that being said, I am continuing to. I did have some finds over the weekend, and just yesterday, I just went on a random dig somewhere. So I gotta start cranking these videos out. I'm never gonna get done. So I'm gonna get into it. I do want to take a moment to say I heard Madonna's album Music from 2000 for the first time tonight. Holy shit, folks. Ray of Light, to me, is her masterpiece. That was 1998. Man, you guys are sleeping on Madonna from that era. Ray of Light is a freaking masterpiece. I will defend that album with my life. I didn't give music a chance because I was like, oh, okay, it's never gonna meet this lofty designation that I've given Ray of Light. But I heard music tonight for the first time in its entirety. Of course, I've heard a song or two here and there, and I'm gonna have to listen to it 3 or 4 more times to even digest it. It's really good. If you guys aren't on Madonna mid 90s to early 2000s, you guys are sleeping. You need to wake up and get some of that. All right, it's late as shit. I'm drinking beer. It's great. So let's do this. We got Jerry Mulligan and Paul Desmond. This is where's this from? I think this is an Italian import of some sort. It's called Gruppo Editoriale Fabbri. Looks like 1957. I Grandi Incontri, jazz special. Everything's in Italian here, folks. But the stuff is from 1957. Looks like everything is off of Verve. Yep. All these recordings are on the Verve label. Really neat. Oh, geez. Oh, it's got I forgot about this. It's got this really crazy gatefold, and it's got a booklet in here. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, it's got a booklet with these, holy shit. It's got these awesome pictures in here. Look at that. That is just neat. And it folds out again. Holy crap. I probably won't be able to hold this up correctly, but I'll try. I'll give it a shot. Oh my gosh. Freaking banner here. I feel like a plane at the beach. Debbie loves Jim. Something like that. Look at that. Your freaking billboard behind a plane for you. Yeah, this is a really neat setup here. Where's the freaking record? It might take me a minute. Here it is. Good gosh. All right. Yeah, Jazz Special. It says Polygram on here, but the label is Ariston. Ariston Milano. Disco good lord. Disco Fabricato Nigli Stabilimenti. I'm not trying to speak Italian tonight. I don't even know how. There's some labels for you. My apologies. That was rough. I'm sure I probably offended anyone who's Italian. I'm very sorry. I do love your cars. I have a Fiat. I have an Alfa Romeo. So maybe you'll forgive me. Okay. That record was lovely and light. Like I said, the stuff's from 1957. But I can't tell what year this may have been pressed. Maybe 1970. I see a 70 on the back of this. Oh, here we go. 1980. And the players are Jerry Mulligan, Paul Desmond, Bruno Schiozzi, and Giuseppe Piacentino. Don't ask me what people are playing, because I'm not going to be able to figure that out. So yeah, what do we have to say about this? Sorry, I'm going kind of slow tonight. It's not the beer. This was lovely and light. It kicks along at a fast stroll. It's just engaging, or it's engaging and upbeat, and it has a lovely little mood to it. So, yeah, sounds kind of neat. I don't have a lot of Jerry Mulligan, and of course I love Paul Desmond, so probably can't go wrong there. All right, and I have gotten so lucky. I have been just picking up Cowjader lately. I love this cover. It's so awesome. It's got a dude. The dude against the cactus is totally passed out, like at the back, like right here somewhere. And then it's got this awesome. It's got this awesome image on the back. I mean, just what an awesome cover. Looks like Arnold Roth is the one who drew this. So, this is Cowjader on vibes, Manuel Duran on piano, Carlos Duran on bass, Luis Miranda on congas, Bayardo Velarde on timbales, and Brew, B-R-E-W, Moore, M-O-O-R-E, on tenor sax. Damn, that's a crazy lineup there. It is on Fantasy. Like I said, it's blue. Nice. Hopefully you can see that. It is a translucent blue. Very pretty. Stereo copy. And man, I wish I could have a year on this for you, but I do not. But I can tell you about it. What did I say about this? Very clubby. I have gravitated to Cal Tjader in recent times. This record is slightly mysterious with a touch of darkness. I guess clubby is probably. I'm trying to think of what might have made me say that. Um, Maybe Latino style nightclub, kind of, just steady bass, upbeat, keeps it going. People are dancing. It's not stopping. So I don't know. Those of you that get that record can verify what kind of club it might sound like, but it's very clubby. All right, we got Wes Montgomery, which I have very little of. This is with James Clay, Victor Feldman, Sam Jones, and Lewis Hayes. Wes Montgomery on guitar and bass guitar, by the way. James Clay on flute and tenor sax. Victor Feldman on piano. Sam Jones on bass. Lewis Hayes on drums. 1960. October 12th. Man. Yep. Riverside Stereo. I just don't have enough Wes Montgomery. My buddy Jeff turned me on to this guy. We were at the beach and he was jamming this stuff. I was like, dude, what? Who is this? This was years ago. And he said, oh, this is Wes Montgomery. You don't know about him? I said, I do not. And it's been history ever since. Those are some neat labels there. I don't know what pressing this might be, but it was recorded in 60, so I know they didn't have stereo back then that I know of. So I'm not sure when this actually might have been pressed. Anyway, what do we have to say about awesome Mr. Montgomery here? Typical laid-back Wes on the first side, and then I have no description for the second side. So I'm not sure what to tell you there. All right, we got some more Cal Tjader on Verve. Hip Vibrations, arranged by Benny Golson and Bobby Bryant. It's a weird stamp on the front of this. All right, okay. D-E. I don't know what that means. There we go. Oh, let's see. What year might this be? Damn, Herbie Hancock's on this. Personnel of Cal Tjader on vibes. Ernie Royal and Marvin Stamm with 2 M's on trumpet and flugelhorn. Alan Raph, R-A-P-H, Raff, on bass trombone. J.J. Johnson on trombone. Damn. Ron Carter or Richard Davis on bass. Patty Brown, John Bunch, and Herbie Hancock on piano. Bobby Rosengarten on percussion. Ray Beretta on conga drums. Mel Lewis on drums. And Jerome Richardson on flute, tenor sax, and baritone sax. Freaking awesome. All right. Yep. Don't have a year on here that I can give to you. So yeah, we'll just go at it here. Oh, cool inner sleeve there. What is this? Second time around Brown Street, something or another. Somebody stamped something on there. Maybe a used record store back in the day. MGM Records, a division of Metro Goldwyn Mayer Inc., made in USA. This is a disc jockey record, not for sale. So yeah, promo. Cool. I guess Verve did yellow label promos, best I can remember. So yeah. The Cal Tjader just keeps showing up. I've just been so excited about that. Okay. Holy fuck is my description. Deep musicianship. blown away how good this is. This is very different, and I had to listen to that twice. I got to put that to the side. I need to listen to that again. So there you go. Hit Vibrations. Definitely want to check that one out by Cal Jader. That is a surprise. Sporting my Wake Forest shirt. As a Wake Forest fan, we never win anything, so I know the tournament's going on, so I'm going to pretend like we're in it. We're not. I'm not a big sports fan, but I do support my local college. Wake Forest is a great institution, and they got pretty cool looking gear too. This is Foothills, a brewery here in Winston-Salem. Was the first brewery to open up here in town. Good beer. All right, next we got Stan Getz with Laurindo Almeida. I like both of these guys. I've been getting into Laurindo a lot here lately. This is on Verve, of course. That's a cool little cover. It is a gatefold. Looks like recorded at Webster Hall in March of 1963. Look, folks, I don't try, but I'm telling you, I just pick up jazz stuff that's right in my wheelhouse. Early 50s to mid to late 60s is my stuff, and it just ends up in my hands. Stan Getz on tenor sax, Laurindo Almeida on guitar, George Duvivier on bass, Edison Machado, Jose Soares, Soorez, Dave Bailey on drums. That's Edison Machado, Jose Soares, and Dave Bailey, all on drums. And Luis, Luiz Parga, and Jose Paulo on Latin rhythm. I like that. I like Latin rhythm. Oh, look at that. Another cool Verve inner sleeve. And we got regular Verve labels here. Yeah, God, this thing looks hardly ever played. Which doesn't surprise me. Laurindo does not get love like I think he deserves. He's a very talented musician. I really love his guitar playing. This is very chill, but it has backbone to it. This is a good nighttime listening stuff. It is a little chamber-esque kind of sounding. And it's got a little mystery to it. So, I mean, Stan Getz and Laurindo, yeah, that's a good one. All right. We got, I've been wanting to get, like I said, I do not have hardly any Wes Montgomery. I was super stoked to find this. This is an 81 pressing. This is on Piccadilly. And I know this album came out a lot earlier than that, but I don't care. If I see any Wes Montgomery, I'm going to get it. Because you never see it. Look at that label. It's pretty neat. Yeah, this is 1981 on here. Who are the players? Damn. This has nothing. No description, no nothing. But there's only two songs on each side. So anytime I see that, that's a good sign. I'll show you these again, just so you can see what the songs are. Mr. Walker, To Django, Impressions, and To Win are the name of the songs. So, yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with Wes Montgomery. His stuff is so good. This is fast-moving stuff. Hold on to your hat. Wes just doing what Wes does. It's so fast. And it's kind of angular, the way he's playing his guitar on this record. I discovered this guy. I think this is the first record I have of his. I think I got this from Noble Records. Took a chance. Didn't know shit about him. This is Tete Montulio Trio. This is on Inner City. I know Dave loves this label. This is 1976. But I was able to preview this either on YouTube or maybe there was a listening station set up. And I heard a few snippets and was like, holy shit, I gotta get this. This sounds incredible. Tete is, Tete is of course the, I think he's the piano player. Pretty cool labels there. And let's see who might be playing on this, if I've got any description here. Yeah, Tete Montulio, piano. Niles Henning Orsted Pedersen on bass. And Albert Tootie Heath on drums. Man, I know my description of this is going to be awesome. My description is avant ? This is fast. This is slow. It's everything. Full notes at all times. There is no dead space on this album. And there is nothing left undone. This stuff is put together so awesomely. If you don't know who that dude is, you need to check some of his stuff out. I even bought a solo album of his. I'm not real big on solo pianist stuff, but it was awesome. That's hopefully in this stack of records somewhere, and I'll get to describe that one to you. But I almost didn't buy it, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is Tete. I remember him being awesome as shit. Pardon my French. I don't like to cuss much, but I just happen to be doing it tonight. This is A Day in Copenhagen, Dexter Gordon, and Slide Hampton. It's a good picture of old Dex there. And a nice picture of Slide on the back. This is a gatefold. This is on... What is this on? It's 1972, BASF Systems, Inc. It's stereo, of course. We got Dexter Gordon on tenor sax, Slide Hampton on trombone and arrangements, Dizzy Reese, R-E-E-C-E on trumpet, Kenny Drew, nice, on piano, Niles Henning Orsted Pedersen on bass, Art Taylor on drums. Hell yes. There I go, cussing again. It's a neat gatefold here. And where is the record? Here we go. Some nice long songs, 8 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes. Yeah, here we go. Very nice condition. I'm a big Dexter Gordon fan. Dave turned me on to Dexter. I remember the first time I heard him, I'm like, dude, who is this? This guy kicks ass. And he kind of told me the story of how he kind of went off to Denmark or Netherlands or somewhere. He went over to Europe while everybody else was here. And then when he came back here, it was in the 70s. And it's like he was a time capsule. And he was just still playing stuff like the guys here were doing in the 50s and 60s. I just really like the way he plays too. Oh man, this is edgy. These are takes on what sounds like standards. Let's see. Some of the names of the songs are My Blues by Slide Hampton, You Don't Know What Love Is, Ray and DePaul, A New Thing, Slide Hampton, What's New, Haggard and Burke, A Shadow of Your Smile, Mandel and Webster, A Day in Vienna, Slide Hampton. Okay, these are mostly original songs. These are takes on what sounds like standards, but obviously some of them aren't. It has a slightly dark mood with Dexter quite restrained on this album compared with others that I've heard. So it sounds like he's kind of letting Slide do his thing. Usually, you know, if you're listening to Dexter Gordon, man, he's pretty loud, he's pretty upfront, but this is a unique one because he's kind of restrained on this. Oh, let's see. All right, let me grab this. I know where this is. It's right here. I don't have any Charlie Parker. This is the Verve Years 50 to 51. It's a 2-record set. I picked this up because I don't have any Charlie Parker. Don't have any reference. I haven't heard a lot of his stuff, but I know he was a good player. Got a huge write-up in here about all this stuff. I told you the years there. Let's see. We got Miles Davis on trumpet, Walter Bishop on piano, Teddy Kotick on bass, Max Roach on drums. We got Roy Haynes on drums, Jose Manuel on bongos, Luis Miranda on conga, John Lewis piano, Ray Brown bass, Kenny Clark drums, Hank Jones piano, Buddy Rich on drums. So we got a lot of good players on this. This is recorded in 1950 at Carnegie Hall in New York. Sweet. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see what one of these looks like. Oh, that's tight. Get this one out here. Yeah, typical Verve label. I don't know when this was printed. It's a Verve Polydor. Like I said, not sure when this was printed, but I don't have hardly any Charlie Parker. I mean, original stuff is probably hard to get because his stuff was a little older. Let's see. 1976, Polydor Incorporated. Sweet. Previously released on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other Verve albums. Awesome. Okay. What I have to say about this Charlie Parker? It's a double LP, smooth and romantic, but not slow. So there you go. Pretty nice description there. Romantic, but not slow. That's funny. So we got Jean-Luc Ponty and Stephanie Grappelli. Grappelli is, of course, the violinist that played with Django Reinhardt back in the day. They made amazing music together. If you don't know about Django and Stephanie back in the day, what's it called? The French Hot Club, something like that. Dude, you got to check that out. This is on Inner City. There you go. 1978 is the pressing date on this. I don't know anything about Jean-Luc Ponty, so I did not know what to expect from this. But if I see some Grappelli, I'm gonna pick it up because I just love this guy. Yeah, I think I showed you the front. Might not have showed you the back. Who we got here? Jean-Luc Ponty, violin and viola. Stephanie Grappelli, violin and viola. Maurice Vander, acoustic and electric piano. Ooh. Philip Catherine on guitar. Tony Bonfils, Bonfils on bass. And Andre Ceccarelli on drums. That's with a C. Ceccarelli. Recorded in December of 1973. Printed in 76. Oh, man. So, my description is, Philip Catherine goes the fuck off. Period. This is a Space Odyssey type jam with dark painted edges. The violin playing is perfect as expected. This is a very unique combo of instruments. So, shit, I'm going to have to put that to the side as well. That sounds freaking awesome. All right. I remember where I got this little set of records now. It was in um, the town of Marshall, which got hit very hard by Helene. Trying not to get emotional here. I'd never been there before. This was in July of 2023. I'm very, very fortunate that I got to go. I'd never been to Marshall before. It's such a cute town. I had such a good time there. Oh man, it was very hard to see the destruction that happened to that town, but there was an awesome little record store there, and that's where I got this. This is a double album. J.J. Johnson, Mad Bebop, and I love this cover. This is on Savoy, and man, this was recorded in August 26, 1954. There was one from 46, one from 49, one from 47. I'll tell you who some of the players are. But this is a gatefold. I love that cover with that, just a funky cover with this, it's like a sideways halo or something around his head. All right, J.J. Johnson, trombone, Cecil Payne, alto sax, Bud Powell, piano, Leonard Gaskin on bass, Max Roach on drums. That's the 46. We got Sonny Rollins on tenor sax, John Lewis on piano, Gene Ramsey on bass, Shadow Wilson on drums. That's 49. We got Leo Parker on baritone sax, Hank Jones on piano, Al Lucas on bass, Shadow Wilson on drums from 47. Kai Winding on trombones, Billy Bauer on guitar, Charles Mingus on bass. Damn. Kenny Clark on drums. That's from 1954. Kai Winding on trombones, Wally Cirillo on piano. That's with a C. Charles Mingus on bass, Kenny Clark on drums. That's also 1954. Holy crap. Can't wait to hear my description of this. I'm a big J.J. Johnson fan. Not a lot of JJ that I've heard that I don't like. Yep, the labels say 1978. I think I already said that. This video is going to be a little longer than I like to go, but I wanted to tell a little story in the beginning about my weekend with Dave and meeting the Zonk Man. So this is Bebop by J.J. Johnson, or Mad Bebop. This is jam-packed, 3 exclamation points. Late 40s goodness. It's happy-go-lucky, yet it's executed brilliantly. The players amaze on this album. Sides 3 and 4 get moody and more drawn out, but always upbeat. So, man, this album sounds like a freaking winner. All right, guys, last one here. Got Cannonball Adderley Quintet. Why Am I Treated So Bad? Try not to leave any Cannonball Adderley behind when I see it. I like him for some reason. He's usually a little bluesy than I prefer, but the way that he does it, I'm totally cool with. This is this is another great live album in their Mercy, Mercy, Mercy groove, whatever that means. Oh, let's see. Players. Produced by David Axelrod, so can't go wrong there. Not really going to get any players for you on this. Reading through here real quick. Yeah, looks like Joseph Zawinul. He was just a publisher. Nat Adderley's got some credits on here. So, yeah. The first side's bluesy. The second side is typical, just regular jazz from that era. Whatever this era is. I think I might have given you a date. I did not. Can't find any on here. So you'll know better than I would. But yeah, bluesy first side. The second side is typical, just jazz type stuff. You know, I'm not an expert on jazz. I just kind of call it like I see it. All right, folks. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna keep them coming. Y'all have a good one.